So, Death Stranding, the game that made no sense before it came out, and to some isn't making much sense now it is out. But I can confidently state that I, Jack the handsome and incredibly smart, understand very little and then some. But seriously, the reason it was so complicated according to the maelstrom of trailers and previews we got prior to release is just how much content that appeared to be. I'm not just talking about the way it usually is with a lot of gameplay trailers, and that is absolutely nothing. This was absolutely chocked full, and therein lies its major flaw in the amount of faffing. I've played the first 4 hours of Death Stranding and had an idea of what I was getting into after seeing a gameplay preview at EGX 2019, so I was ready for its quirks, but the game has an incredibly large amount of unnecessary features, right down to taking a piss in the bushes and shoving its monster energy drink brand deal down your throat every second it possibly can. Gotta make the money somehow. But the main gameplay is basically that you're a delivery boy trekking across America, making sure everyone gets their Amazon packages on time. The setting is beautiful, transforming rural America into an Icelandic panorama, which is only a plus in my book, and creating wide open, sweeping landscapes, dotted with hazards ranging from steep incline to invisible ghosts trying to drag you down into the ground and show you their new transport sensation that unfortunately drops you in front of a dark hellbeast, but that's government funding. And you'll have all the time in the world to explore it, as the main gameplay loop is simply walk across the landscape, find the next delivery station, get your next order, off you go again. The story is convoluted as hell, with you playing Sam Porter, Norman Reedus to me, a man who cannot die and as a result embodies the perfect pizza boy in a post-apocalyptic world, working for a man named after a seriously bad reaction to Viagra. At the outset, the game opens up so many loose threads he could knit a new sweater, but in all honesty, the complete bonkers reality, a Hideo Kojima trademark, is beyond intriguing and a must-see in my book. I mean, it's one hell of a statement of intent that in this world, a dead body that hasn't been disposed of properly becomes a titan that explodes with enough force to destroy an entire city, to leave a massive crater, and that's just in the first hour. Who knew that coroners in the future had to become bomb techs? This is a perfect example of a game that has been given over to excess and unrestrained, and for some, that will be its downfall. And for others, it will be the reason for being. For me, the unique story and non-competitive focus of the gameplay is going to make me see it through to the end, until the soothing of the baby, as well as the fucking creepy ass baby crying noises that the controller makes when you get too close to the invisible ghost, become too much. But any game where you get to see the outline of Norman Reedus taking a shower has to be worth a few bucks.